Erik Thorvaldsson, later known as Erik the Red, was born around 950 AD in the windswept Jæren district of southwestern Norway. His entry into this world foreshadowed a life of adventure and upheaval. Erik's father was Thorvald Asvaldsson, a respected chieftain and fearless Viking explorer. Thorvald's status ensured that even from a young age, Erik was immersed in the traditions, codes, and seafaring ways of the Norse raiders and traders who plied the waters surrounding Scandinavia. However, when Erik was still a young boy, his father committed a grave crime: the murder of several men. As brutal Viking justice demanded, Thorvald was declared an outlaw and banished from Norway as punishment. This forced the family to abandon their ancestral lands and set sail across the Norwegian Sea in search of a new home. Their destination was the island of Iceland, which had only been settled by Norse seafarers a few decades earlier in the late 9th century. To the Vikings, this remote volcanic island represented a new frontier ripe for exploration and colonization on the fringes of the European world they knew. Thorvald and his family were among the earliest settlers to arrive on Iceland's stark, glacial shores. They established a homestead and farm in the lush, fertile Breidafjordur Valley region of western Iceland. It was here in the shadow of thundering waterfalls and craggy lava fields that the young Erik came of age. From an early age, Erik was steeped in the customs, legal traditions and survival skills of the Norse settlers on Iceland. He learned to sail the treacherous North Atlantic, to hunt seal and fish its bountiful waters, and to eke out an existence from the limited agricultural potential of the volcanic soil. As Erik matured into a powerful, headstrong warrior, his fiery temper and impulsive nature frequently found him in trouble with the law. Around 980 AD, bitter feuds erupted between Erik and other settlers over contentious issues like grazing rights for livestock and inherited property boundaries. These disputes ultimately escalated into deadly violence, with Erik committing multiple killings in the midst of the conflicts. The legal authorities of the Icelandic Commonwealth, following the dictates of Viking justice, declared Erik to be an outlaw and sentenced him to exile from Iceland for 3 years as punishment for his crimes. To most, such a harsh sentence would have been a crippling disgrace. But the defiant Erik had inherited his father's wanderlust and sense of adventure. Rather than meekly accepting exile, he vowed to use this banishment as an opportunity to pursue something greater, to strike out and discover new lands and possibilities. Please make sure to like and subscribe to be notified when the next episode is ready.